Bring your hands behind your head. Bring one leg to tabletop position. Opposite elbow towards opposite knee. Opposite elbow to the opposite knee. You rotate, rotate. Bring the hands on your thighs. You roll your spine down, making loads of wrinkles on your t-shirt. And then walk your hands out into a plank position. Stay in a plank, reaching through the crown of the head and your heels. If it feels good, you can add a push-up. Then lift your bum all the way up, lower your heels down, and then walk your hands towards your feet, keeping your legs as straight as they could go. And then use your abs to unroll the spine, squeeze them, and help them to stack the spine back up. Bring the hands behind your head, rotate, rotate, and you exhale deeply. Make loads of wrinkles on your t-shirt to roll down, and you walk out. Do a push-up if you can. Lift your hips up, flatten your heels towards the mat. Give yourself that nice stretch, and you walk your hands back and then roll the spine back up. 8 more of those. Rotate, rotate, and you roll down. Make loads of wrinkles on your t-shirt. Walk your hands out for a push-up or a plank. Lift your hips all the way up, and then you walk your hands towards your feet and then roll back up for 7 more. And we roll down. We want to move relatively fast. Modify to whatever feels good today. Lift your hips and you walk your hands back. And you roll the spine back up. Last 6. Up, rotate, rotate. And you roll down. Walk your hands out. And push up. Lift your hips and you walk your hands back. And you roll the spine back up. 5 more. We are halfway there. Roll your spine down. Loads of wrinkles on your t-shirt. Walk it out. 1 push-up. Lift your hips all the way up. And you walk your hands back towards your feet. And then roll the spine to lift back up. Last 4. Rotate, rotate. Exhale to roll down. Walk the hands out. 1 push-up. Or just plank. Lift your hips up and you walk your hands back towards your feet. And then you unroll the spine. Last 3 of those. Rotate, rotate. And we exhale to roll down. And then walk back out. 1 push-up. And you lift your hips. Give yourself that nice stretch to the back line of the body. Last 2. Rotate, rotate. And you roll down. Walk it out, holding the plank, or do 1 push-up. Lower the heels, lift your bum, and walk your hands back. And unroll. Last 1. Rotate, rotate. Bring the hands on your thighs. Make more wrinkles on your t-shirt. That's your last one. Go a little bit deeper and deeper and deeper. Walk out your hands into a plank position, holding the plank, lengthening through your spine, or add the push-up. Push the floor away from you, lift your bum. Pause on this last one. Lower your heels towards the mat and very slowly walk those hands back towards your feet, getting that biggest stretch. And then squeeze your abs to roll your spine back up. And you're done. Grab a hand towel, fold it lengthwise in half and fold it 1 more time. Then please slowly lower yourself down towards the mat and we'll place that towel just underneath your lower back. So it will be just underneath the belly button and it's a little bit easier to reach with your lower back down towards the ground. You can just feel the towel underneath you. Now bring your hands on your pelvis, on that bony part of the pelvis. Imagine that you have a bowl of water inside your pelvis. And on the inhalation, you want to lift your lower back off that towel, spill the water towards your heels. And then on the exhalation, spill the water towards your belly button, and you will feel that lower back pressing the towel. So you're just shifting your pelvis forward and exhale back. And now every time you're exhaling, I want you to start lifting your bum a little bit higher. So your bum maybe could lift off the mat to press that towel a little bit deeper, a little bit more. Powerful exhalation, and then relax, arch a little bit, and then exhale to press, and then release. Now we'll do it 1 more time. Press, your bum is lifting. Feel like it's very easy to lift that bum. The lower back is pressing, your lower abs are working. and relax. Let's make it harder and lift one leg up in the air. We might bring the hands down on the mat so the arms can help you a little bit. On the exhalation, you lift the bum and an inhale to relax. And we'll breathe out. You rock your pelvis with the squeezing your abs and then lower. One more time. Exhale and release. Switch your legs. I want you to notice how effortless it is to lift that bum. So the legs are not invited to the exercise. Your neck is not invited to the exercise. Your shoulders are relaxed. Arms are pressing a little bit to the mat. More to open up. And release. Now let's slide your hands underneath your bum. They will help us a little bit more. Keep pressing your lower back down to the mat and float one leg up in the air. Then float the other leg up in the air. Straighten the legs only as high as they feel comfortable. So if you feel your quads working, just bend your knees a little bit more. Now, effortlessly, just with that breath, we'll lift the bum off your hands and we'll lower down. And we'll exhale the same rocking of the pelvis as you did before. It should be a little bit harder because now you don't have those legs supporting the weight. And that weight of your legs is taken by those lower abs. Powerful exhalation and then lower. 5 more. You'll lift the bum and then lower. Last 4, your neck and shoulders are completely relaxed and keep reaching your lower back down towards the towel. So that will give you that power to lift your bum and then lower. One more time. Hop and then release. Lower one foot down, then the other. Great job. Grab a hand towel, fold it lengthwise once, and then the second time. We want you bring that towel just underneath the lower back, just underneath the belly button. So slowly lower yourself down towards the mat and bring that towel on that lower back where you feel that you have a little bit of space. Keep reaching with the belly button down towards that towel, but don't compress it so the bum lifts up. Keep your bum heavy on the mat and just feel that belly button connection to the towel. Slide your left leg along the mat and hug the right leg closer to your body. Then bring your hands behind your right thigh. Keep your elbows lifted to the side like you have balloons under your arms, so they're not just dropped, but will open them to the side. Now keep hugging that leg close to you, but straighten that right leg up to the ceiling and then bend your knee. Let's do that twice more. Stretch it all the way out and release. One more time. Stretch it all the way out, hold it here, and now curl your toes towards your shin. Point with your toes up towards the ceiling, and you flex, and you point, and you flex. Stay pointed, and just with your foot, draw 3 circles one direction, and then the other way around. 3 big circles. Keep your hips heavy on the mat, point with your toes, bend your elbows, and pull that leg a little bit closer to you, and then slowly release. Let's do that twice more. You bend your elbows to pull that leg a little bit closer. Release, but don't allow the bum to lift. We're just stretching that hamstring through the glute in your lower back. Now leave your leg somewhere above your hip, and if your quad is working too much and feels too tight, just soften your knee, and that will take all the tension from the top of the leg. Then once your leg is there, engage your core to help you to hold that leg lifted. Rest your hands on the side of your body and just bring your leg across your body, circle around, and you lift up. So you're drawing 1 circle to the left. Pause after a circle so you know where it starts, where it finishes, and your pelvis will stay nice and still. We'll go for 5 circles. Inhale and exhale to left. And with each repetition, those circles could get a little bit bigger if you can keep that pelvis nice and still. Reverse them after 5. Open, and then bring it across, and you lift up. You inhale, open, powerful exhalation. Start with the inhalation, exhale to lift up. Last 2, lift all the way up, and just 1 more. Down, up and around. Then you bend your right knee, bring it across your body to the left. Turn your head to the right and just relax your right shoulder, just to stretch the side of the hip. Take deep breath in, feel like you're lengthening the side of your body, and then come back in. Slide that right leg along the mat, and hopefully you can feel the difference in your both legs. So hopefully that right leg feels a little bit longer, maybe even that right hip feels like it's a little bit lower, has a little bit more space. Let's do the same thing on the left leg. Hug your left leg closer to your body. Bring your hands behind your left thigh, and then keep reaching with your belly button down towards that towel, and then straighten that left leg up to the ceiling, and you bend your knees. Your elbows are lifted to the sides of the room. One more time, hold it straight, and just flex and point your foot 3 times. Then stay pointed and draw 3 circles with your foot one direction, and then 3 circles the other way around. Stay pointed, bend your elbows, and you pull that leg in 3 times closer to you. Then hold it in and try to lengthen your spine. Feel like your spine is like a Dynaband that you could stretch. And again, if you feel tension in your quad, just bend your knee to release that tension. Squeeze your abs a little bit more to help you to hold that leg in the air. Bring the hands on the mat and just bring that leg across your body first. Circle around, keeping your pelvis nice and still. You inhale to start. Exhale to left. And then 3, keep your pelvis nice and still. And then find that breath. Powerful exhalation to lift the leg. One more. Make sure that you're pausing the leg for a split second so you know where you started, where you finished. And reverse. You open and you bring across the body and you lift up. And you inhale to open. Exhale to left. And then 3, powerful exhalation. Last 2. Powerful exhalation. One more, massaging that hip socket, lift up, and now bend your knee. Bring your leg across your body to your right. Turn your head to the left and allow the side of the hip just open up and release. Feel like you could inhale relaxation and just exhale the tension from your body. And then slowly release. Straighten out that left leg. And hopefully they feel so much more even, nice and relaxed. Good job.